Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I've fallen in lust with a machine.
Metal Hawk is an arcade game by Namco from 1988, an air combat game with clever sprite rotation techniques to give you a true feeling of flying a helicopter through clouds down to a sea full of battleships or land covered in tanks to blow up. There are two different machines for this game, a regular stand-up machine and this beauty right here. I discovered this machine about 3 years ago, sitting at the back of this local arcade, and I've never seen one of these before, not even when I was a kid. Turns out this game was only ever released in Japan. So how did it end up here? Who knows, but apparently there's only a handful of these in existence now, making this a rare opportunity to check out a game that we'll probably never see many of anymore. More importantly than that, Metal Hawk is bloody good fun.
There's no denying that video games are an art form like no other, you know, it's got everything. There's story, immersion, interactivity, spectacle, everything. Sometimes it's just nice to admit that video games can just be a toy. A big plastic joyride, silly toy.
With a seat clearly not made for a 20-odd-year-old, my lanky legs dangling from the sides, I come back to this game time and time again, despite looking like a complete plank sitting in it, and not even being very good at the game itself. I play it for three main reasons. For starters, it moves! There are so few arcade machines that do this about anymore. The absolute apex of those was Sega's glorious R360, a piece of engineering crafted by the gods. This one is a far simpler piece of kit, lifting and wobbling about in a clunky manner, but it honestly makes this Sado feel like a child again. And for 30p a pop, you really can't ask for more. Hell, there's not a lot you can buy for 30p. That's about the price of 1.5 Freddo bars nowadays. The second reason I keep coming back to this game is the music. Oh my word, the music! It contains quite possibly the greatest piece of video game music I have ever heard blasting through its old speakers. The music is what keeps me coming back. Sometimes I just like flying up and down through the atmosphere, listening to it, not worrying about the enemy craft I should be shooting down. I think the music comes through this wire. It goes up to the ceiling, through the roof and signals from the heavens.
It also makes for a brilliant ringtone. Speaking of which, yeah. Oh, hi, Stace. Yeah. Oh, you're about to be at the train station, are you? Yeah. No, I'm not at the arcade. No. I'm not at the arcade. I'll meet you at the station. I'm going right there now. Actually, I'm going straight there.
And thirdly, there's a Japanese voice that instructs you where to go. I cannot understand a word of it, but the voice is strangely arousing.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying, but keep saying it.
All these things make this one of the most enjoyable arcade games I've encountered for years. And with arcades becoming a dying breed, it's kinda sad to think that such immersive yet simple, fun machines like this are becoming a thing of the past.
I'm not very good at this, but I love it anyway. Oh, another game over.
I feel lucky to be able to pop down to my local arcade to play Metal Hawk, seeing as it's one of the only surviving machines of the game around. It's a rare gem that most people will never get to play, as there aren't even any ports of this on any home systems. You can attempt to emulate it on MAME, but the controls are fiddly to set up to say the least. I bet a flight stick might be quite good with it though. It just wouldn't be the same though. Either way, I'm going to keep popping money into it even if I never beat the game, as the last thing I want is for it to disappear forever. One time I popped in here to find the machine had broken down with the joystick hanging loose and the screen off, and my heart sank. Luckily it got repaired and is still here so I could do this review. No, wait. This tribute to a bygone era of when video games were big, silly toys. I salute you, Metal Hawk.
Time. I might just fly for the cloud. Oh, she's counting down. Oh, God.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She doesn't count in Japanese, does she? Ah. Time ago. I'm always private, always.